Hello, everybody out there. It's Jonathan Bengal here, coming live from my office. And, I was just done with this amazing mastermind that I'm in. And we're just feeling inspired. And more importantly, what I realized is that we were kind of briefly talking about, publishing books and writing books. And as we know, I wrote my own book, The ABCs of Deductions, an Entrepreneur's Guide to Tax Write-Offs. And we know that's the start of every business, right? Is knowing what we can deduct and what we can't deduct, right? But there's something else that's even more special. And what's more special is something called the entity selection. What are we going to tell the government what type of entity we're going to use to do two things: to protect our assets and, of course, to deal with the taxes. So they kind of go hand in hand. Assets and taxes, they go hand in hand with each other. Tomorrow, I'm hosting a class called Sex and Entities, how to maximize your profits and minimize your taxes. And the reason why I call it Sex and Entities is because when you really think about it, it's all about protection. And it turns out that just like in our sex lives, there are three ways in which we can be protected. And it turns out in business, it's no different. There are three ways at least that we can start to protect our businesses. So we get to protect all of our personal things, right, from our business things. It also protects our revenue, our income as well. So three types of entities, the most common, as we know, are the sole proprietor, the LLC, and of course, the corporation. But I have a unique way in which I explain all three of these using, believe it or not, sexual terms. I guarantee you're going to blush, but I also guarantee that you're never going to forget the three types of entities. You'll be able to walk away empowered knowing that your entity, right, will help to determine your types of write-offs and deductions. So for example, let's say that you are the employee of your own company and there's only certain types of entities that we can use to do that with. And even if we decide to choose the entity, government still says, I still have limitations on what you can do. So sometimes we have to go into a new entity, a stronger entity that allows us to receive the benefits of being the employee of our own company. So trust me on this one. Like, you're going to walk away learning a lot. Finally, you're going to get some answers like, is it a member? Is it a shareholder? What the hell's a draw? What the hell's a distribution, right? The tax codes, the flow throughs and the outflows and the intros and the outros and all of the fun stuff when it comes to our tax lives. Join me tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific time. Listen, folks, it's just an easy $47 investment. That's it. Come learn from your master tax teacher expert here, IRS enrolled agent, certified tax coach, certified tax planner, entrepreneur, author, speaker, you name it, right? Because the truth is that every single client that is coming to my door, we have always talked first about the entity choice first. And if they already are in an entity, then we talk about how to maximize the entity so that we can take full advantage of the tax. So I've included the link right there, https://bit.ly.jbholp. Click on that link. It'll get you registered for the class tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you cannot attend tomorrow, fear thee not. I actually have recorded them, or I will be recording this one too, and offering it for the same price. So you can watch it at your own time, on your own leisure, and that way you can maximize your entity. And I promise you, by the time you're done, you will have decided for yourself which entity you'd like to step into. And then from there, we can talk some more. Until then, I'm Jonathan Bengal here, host of Naked Tax Talk Babies, and I'm also the founder of JB Financial and the author of the ABCs of Deduction. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And yes, Duke, yes, I'm glad that you love it because it's true. This is the way I have found to explain the entities to my clients. And I used to say it just in jest when we would talk. And then I realized that we got to make it sticky, if you know what I mean. And people love it. At the end of the day, they love it. So we still have to get technical. We still have to talk a little about some technicalities. But for the most part, you guys are going to know the difference between the three, and you'll never forget the three types of entities as it relates to sex. All right, guys, talk to you later. Toodles noodles. Join me tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific time. We're doing it virtual, $47. And guess what? Uncle Sam's going to reward you for continuing to invest in your business. Talk to you later. Bye.